There's something special about this place. The red rocks, the blue sky. It's awesome, awesome place. When they first announced St. George would have an Ironman, it just grabbed me. I've got to do it. I couldn't let go of it. I continue to come back because it's such a great place to be. At Ironman, they say anything is possible, and at 75, I'm still trying to find out what that means.
IRONMAN 70.3 St. George, the North American Championship, has a deep and resilient pro field, with 13 World Championships among them. The 2014 Ironman World Champions are both here. Australian Marinda Carfrae and the man known as the Kienle Express, German Sebastian Kienle.
It's a championship race and it really deserves the title of being a championship. This year is going to be probably the toughest field outside of the World Championships.
I came to St. George in 2015 because I heard so many people raving about this race. It seems like a must-do event, and I'm hoping that now that I have 1 year under my belt and know what it's about, I can make this race maybe one of my own.
There are many pros with titles on their resumes, but only 2 women have ever won this race.
Time of 2 years!
American Meredith Kessler has 3 victories in St. George. Canadian Heather Wurtell equaled that mark with her Ironman 70.3 St. George win last year.
Heather Wurtell!
It's hard to put into words really, but there's something very special about this place. The scenery is like nowhere else, but it goes deeper than that actually. We come down here and train for several months every year, and we really feel part of the community.
I feel really privileged to have been here since the genesis of this race back in 2010. This is indeed a tiebreaker year.
In the cool of the morning, you can feel it. The brilliant stars of the desert night are fading. The ragged terrain is threatening. The rocks and boulders stand like sentinels. And the giants of triathlon seem almost compelled to write their names here.
I always say the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. And you know, Heather defeated all of us last year, and she set the bar again for us high.
It's so great to come back to this race every year, and it's extra special when you come back as the defending champ.
This race is anything but a 2-woman race, and there are so many women that will be gunning for that elusive North American Championship title.
But once the gun goes off on the day, it's always a new race.
We're both going to do everything in our power to grab the tape first.
The age group athletes will be the next into the waters at Sand Hollow.
There you go. It's going to be a beautiful day. Yeah, can't argue with 65 in St. George.
Yeah. More than 2,500, with athletes as young as 18 and as old as 75.
A lot of stress, a lot of strain, a lot of sweat, and this is the moment.
They come from 24 countries and 46 states. Now it is time to execute. Meredith Kessler would take the first discipline, but the race had only just begun. With the professional men, the cyclists would quickly take over. German Sebastian Kienle powered his way through the field. However, it was Canadian Lionel Sanders with an even bigger move as he went from 31st to 1st. Meredith Kessler and Holly Lawrence held the lead for most of the bike. However, the defending champion Heather Wurtele would track them down.
It's great to look up once in a while and enjoy the scenery. It's one of the most beautiful races I've ever done.
Inspiration comes naturally in a place like this. And the inspirational people of triathlon are drawn here by the thousands. With them come an equal number of volunteers and a community ready to share the energy of this distinctive place with the world.
I can't explain why, but St. George, it's about giving. People really want to just give and be a part of this event. They see their volunteer service as an important piece of the overall dynamic of this community, and they're motivated to raise the perception of what can be done to help others succeed.
Canadian Lionel Sanders with the biggest win of his career. Sebastian Kienle with an incredible race as well to finish second. And Australian Joe Gambles takes third. Heather Wurtele near perfection on the day as the Canadian takes her fourth title here in St. George. Great Britain's Holly Lawrence finally able to break away from Kessler on the run to take second. And American Meredith Kessler placed third, an incredible sixth time on the podium here in St. George.
It's gorgeous. You got so many different colors of rocks, so many different types of terrain. It's unlike any other place.
I'm just thrilled to come away with the win this year. And for that to happen in St. George, that makes it even more special.
It's just a gorgeous place. You gotta come here. Take the time to enjoy the beauty of it. There really is something special about this place.